Yeah. Rambling Mob back at it again. You know what I'm saying? This us right here. Listen to that hook. Yeah. Hey.
Let it play. Yo, man, welcome back to another episode of Rambling Mob. You know, it's your boy, David, in the building, along with Mr. All Rounds Boxing.
Yes, sir. Brian.
Mr. B, Mr. Brian.
Follow me on Instagram, All Rounds Boxing. I got a Facebook too, but I just don't post on
it. And man, we got another special guest in the building. And we're going to go ahead and let him introduce himself right now. He's a little shy, so you got to give him some, give him a break. But go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
It's your boy Kody.
Speak up to the microphone.
Talk with your chest.
Yeah, Kody. Don't really have social media, but yeah, appreciate you guys letting me hop on.
For sure.
That's a good thing, no social media.
Yeah, for sure. I need to get rid of mine, but I just be keeping it because of all this bullshit.
I mean, I got it, but I'm just like, don't post it.
I mean, I post it. I be making motherfuckers mad on my shit. Pretty much like how I'm at work. That's how I am on Facebook.
Yeah.
I got it.
Man, I'm glad he's here, man. Glad you're here. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a great time. I think this is gonna be a hell of a show, man. We got a lot of feedback on both social medias, on Facebook, on the TikTok, man. On some of the topics we're gonna talk about today. We love that feedback. Keep doing that, man. Keep doing that shit for us. We're gonna shout you out, man. We're gonna keep making these things a little bit tougher, but man, it's gonna be on and popping, man. We're gonna be ready to go and get everybody a shout out who participated in this little topic, conversation. But man, you already know. First things first. We always gonna give a little shout out for the boxing world. So I'm gonna go. I talk too damn much, so I'm gonna let Brian go ahead and control this boxing segment. Probably from here on out, this boy knows way more than I do. So I'm going to let him run with it. So, Brian, take it over, bro.
Yeah, All Rounds Boxing, follow me on Instagram. Like I said, I do have a Facebook. I don't post on it, but... Oh, shit. Shout out to Crown Apple. Shit. Crown Peach.
It don't even matter. Crown Royal.
Shit, go ahead and sponsor it. Hey, we got the Dos Equis Ranch Water.
Yes,
real
sir.
good. We got the beer salt.
Shout out to the beer salt. That shit makes it great. Still waiting for that sponsorship.
Yeah, we waiting for any sponsorship. Dos Equis, Crown, shit. At this point, we'll even take Keystone. We'll take Michelob Ultra.
Busch Light.
Shit. What else you drinking? That little bitch drink. Where'd it go?
Oh, no. Hey, bro. That shit good, dog. Hey, Corona Refrescas. Bro, hey.
Yeah.
Fire. That passion fruit lime.
What about that Thug Passion?
That Thug Passion.
Anyways, yeah, back to the boxing thing. Like I said, follow me on Instagram. I will be having a website here pretty soon. I'm about to start pressing out my own shirts, so the shirts will be more on demand. Any colors pretty much now.
And like we teased them before, we are gonna come out with some Rambling Mob apparel. Yeah. So look out for that too.
For sure. Yeah, boxing Friday. Last Friday they had JoJo Diaz versus damn, what was his name again? Javier Fortuna. Fortuna.
Yeah, Fortuna. Yeah.
Fortuna. Hell of a fight, man. It was a really good fight. I actually scored the fight. I mean, some people tell me I don't know how to score cards, but what do they know?
Most people don't know shit about boxing.
Anyways, I scored it 116 to 111. I gave Fortuna, I gave him 3 rounds, and the rest was the Diaz. Hell of a fight though, man. That was Diaz's first fight at 135, and he performed really well against people that fucking actually don't want to fight. Javier Fortuna. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying it like that. Because he
is Mexican. He can't roll his R's and shit.
Fortuna. Yeah. But a lot of people duck him, man. They had Ryan Garcia ducking him. They had Devin Haney ducking him. Tank probably has ducked him. I mean, that man, JoJo Diaz, was like, man, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and fight him. And after the fight, he pretty much gave him, not his praise, or, he gave him respect and shit, saying, like, yo, like, everybody needs to stop being pussies and fight this man. Like, he deserves it. And JoJo was saying that he wanted to fight Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Tank, whoever. He said he's willing to fight anybody in the 135 division, which is good because he's one of the old school. He has the old school mentality to where he wants to fight the best.
And you talking about JoJo?
Yeah. So that's a good thing.
So realistically, who is next for him? I mean, as far as
I've seen that Gervonta Davis is obviously reaching out to him now.
Oh, I mean, so that's a possibility now.
That or Devin Haney, which they've been going back and forth on Twitter saying, like come at me, pussy, whatever, this type of shit.
Who's JoJo with? Like what promotion?
Golden Boy.
So do you think it'll be? You think Mayweather's up for that?
Who knows? Who knows?
That's a whole nother thing. Like we talked about it before. That whole bullshit with Mayweather saying that he wants to keep it in house. I mean, these are potential fights that are good for the sport that probably will never come to fruition because of people like Floyd Mayweather. Even though Mayweather's only out for him and his people, and it's nothing that's going to benefit the sport. And I think that shit's terrible.
Yeah.
For the sport of boxing, because like I said, you'll see you're missing out on potential great fights. Again, man, I really wish we can talk about an old school. We're gonna do that shit one day, but man, the old school fights, man, them are the ones that it didn't even. I mean, it mattered that shit was existing back then, but everybody saw money and they knew what fight was gonna make the money, and they were making money off both names. One more than the other, but that's what it was. The only person that wasn't doing that was Mike Tyson, because there was nobody in the heavyweight division at the time, so he was killing everybody, and it was just the heavyweight division was making money based off his name alone, but everybody else, I think that's just what hurts boxing, is people like Floyd Mayweather or people who don't want to do the whole cross promotional type of fucking event to kind of showcase these stars against each other. I understand where it's coming from. It's all a monetary thing, but that shit sucks. I would definitely call myself a casual fan now than I was before. I'm a casual fan now, and as a casual fan, it hurts because then it's like, man, what's the point? What's the point of watching fights if you're not going to get the best fighters fighting each other? Now, of course, that's not all the matchmaking, but most of the matchmaking is, I think it falls to the wayside. It falls short because of all that promotional shit.
Yep, that's facts. Well, all he said. I mean, a simple no would have helped.
Yeah.
Well, so let me ask you this. I'm not near as versed in boxing as either of you.
Most people don't know shit about boxing.
We gonna get them there.
So with that being said, there's in the past I've always heard that boxing is declining. As of now, where do you think like the direction of boxing is going? Do you see
it's not
like
declining?
It's not?
No. It's people that say that are just UFC fans. They're bigger UFC fans than boxing fans. Because I could watch any boxer. I don't give a fuck who it is. If it's a no name and I say that in quotes, if it's a no name or a big name, I'll watch it. I don't care. So I mean, you got people that are only here for the big names, but then you also have a shitload of people that are here just to watch it.
Yeah. I think kind of what you're trying to say is, how are they promoting the sport to reach a broader audience than the boxing faithful?
Right.
Pretty much.
Right.
I think that's what kind of hurts. I mean, it's crazy. I watched a snippet of an interview that Joe Rogan did way back, like 12 years ago or so, or more than that. When MMA was first coming in, he was saying boxing was a dying sport. That he's a boxing fan. He loved boxing, but boxing was a dying sport because how it was driven, and it was just a, stand up, throw your hands, and that's all it was. And then when he was talking about MMA, he was talking about it's a full combat sport. It did everything, and I mean, you did all the martial arts, and all that. So he was saying that was fighting. That was the new direction of combat sports. That's where it was going. So yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying as far as, what does boxing have going for them as far as trying to reach out for the casual fan like us, that don't really watch it faithfully like Brian. What is that? And I agree with Brian. I don't think it's declining at all, but I don't think that they're maxing out their potential as far as trying to reach out for the casual fan because of the whole promotional shit. Like everybody has promotion, so they see. I mean, it's like this. It's like everybody has a star. Like every promotional has a star, and they want to keep that star and make money off that star, like a cash cow. And they don't ever want to cross promote against cash cow versus cash cow because if one of their cash cow loses, they're not going to be able to feed off that again. So it hurts. It hurts the sport. So.
I mean, that makes sense. I was gonna ask, do we need somebody like, like a Mike Tyson, somebody that was just, knocking fools out within seconds?
You got that
already. Yeah, there is one person, and he's the best in boxing right now. Canelo Alvarez.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say Deontay Wilder. I'm about to end this shit, dog.
I'm not talking about Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, right, we got Canelo.
But that's one person.
No, right? There's a lot of boxers. Ryan Garcia, he's a well-known boxer as well. He's a big draw. Virgil Ortiz is actually getting there as well. We got Gervonta Davis. We have the Charlo brothers. Sometimes even though the 160 Charlo doesn't fight the big names, I mean they're still big draws. It's there, man. It's just the thing that's fucking it up. Also is the pay-per-views. The pay-per-views are so fucking expensive, and people are like, man, fuck, why the hell am I gonna pay $75 for just one main event, and then the card is a shitty card? Like,
but it's the same as it's the same with MMA. The Mayweather or the McGregor with Poirier, that shit was $90. Yeah. And that card was trash.
My boy Greg Hardy was on there.
Got knocked the fuck out though. He got knocked the fuck out. But I mean, again, like you're saying, that shit is way mad expensive. And then it's so easier to just stream, dog. Like I watched the McGregor fight for free. Yeah.
With the tank one too.
Yeah. So but I think it's the whole matter of. There are money makers out there. There are fighting, there's fighting shit out there, and for back, that shit's back. But there are money guys out there. There are people, but I think Canelo is the face, only because I think he's by far better than any other fighter out there, hands down. I don't think there's any competition as far as, is anybody better than Canelo.
Big facts.
But there are money fights. There are money fighters. There are draws. There are cash cows. But like I said, they're all linked to certain promotions, and they know what they have, and they know in order to keep it going in their favor, they're gonna promote, the way they do and accordingly. And this is you're hardly ever gonna see that cross promotion, just because if their cash cow loses, what does that affect? Going forward, and money fights going forward. And I think that shit's bullshit, but I get it from their standpoint. I get why they're doing it.
Speaking of that, they tried to make Canelo sign a 3-fight deal with PBC so he could obviously get the fight with Caleb Plant, and then they wanted him to sign for 2 more fights. It's like, motherfucker, do you not know who I am? Like, I'm the face of boxing. You do what the fuck I say.
So when was that? When was that announced?
It's been all over fucking social media.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, but that's just an attempt, though.
Yeah, that's just okay. Back to boxing talk still. This weekend we got a hell of a fucking fight.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying Charlo's gonna win, but it's definitely gonna be a fight.
Which one? The twin?
Twin Charlo.
Twin Charlo.
Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castano. What is his name? Castano, yeah. He's from Argentina, but Mexicans are gonna be going for him just because he's
Latino.
He's a Latino. Which is stupid because I'm going for Charlo and I'm Mexican.
And that's another thing, man. We talked about it on the last one, man. It's not about race when it comes to this stuff, man. It's about just knowing who's better, or basically real recognize real, pretty much. Just who's better, who's gonna win. Just because there's a different color, different race, you don't need to go against them. Just because he's fighting your race, that's stupid.
Facts.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's happening on Saturday. If you have Showtime, go ahead and pull it up and watch it. I will be watching as well.
Where you gonna be watching it?
I'm gonna be watching it on the TV.
Where at?
Shit, at the house.
When is it?
Saturday.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. And it wasn't just announced, but Virgil Ortiz is actually fighting August 14th, and the pre-sale tickets went on sale today. He's gonna be fighting at the Star in Frisco. He's fighting the Mean Machine.
Yeah. I was gonna try to say his name. I thought I got it. I thought I was being able to pronounce his name, bro. He has
the command man.
Yeah,
guy.
the command man guy. You didn't pass it?
I think I deleted it.
Oh, anyways.
Well, also, even at that, we got David Benavidez. He's fighting Saturday, August 28th. I don't know how to pronounce that dude's name. Jose.
Katagwe?
Something like that. So yeah,
I've actually seen that. There it is.
Virgil Ortiz versus
Kavaluskas?
Mean Machine.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, he's gonna be fighting
I don't
him.
know what's up with all these boxers have these busted ass names, bro. Like for real. Like I don't know how many times we promoted or try to promote a fight and we can't fucking pronounce these guys' names.
Yeah, and then also August 14th we have the trilogy with what's his name? Franco versus Maloney. Their second one ended in a fucking controversy. He hit him with the jab, but they said it was a headbutt. But come to find out, it really wasn't a headbutt. It was just a flush jab. And, so that went to Franco, which was bullshit. I mean, I was going for him, but obviously, if you lose, you lose. So, yeah, trilogy, that's definitely going to be a badass fight. But that's the same night as the Virgil Ortiz fight, so you know which one I'll be watching. I'm going to try to be there, though.
Do you want to go ahead and mention Ben's fight?
Who? Oh, yeah, Ben. I thought you were talking about somebody from UFC. I was like, who the fuck is Ben? Yeah, the homie Ben, he was on episode 3, I believe it was. Episode 3 or 4?
No. It was
4.
Yeah, it was 4.
Episode 4, he's fighting July 30th at Southern Junction in Irving. Tickets are either $100 for ringside and $50 for I guess the outside of the little ring area. I was there before, so I think I sat in the $50 ones. Pretty good fight. Or not pretty good fight, but
pretty good viewing.
Yeah, for sure. Not a bad seat in the house. But yeah, definitely hit up him for the tickets. Support Fort Worth fighters. Go out and there's somebody else that's fighting from the same gym. I think his name's like Malik or something like that. I don't really know. So yeah, he's fighting as well. So definitely, like I said, go out and show some support.
Absolutely.
The month of August is fucking full of great boxing. August 20th, 21st, 22nd, I'll be in Vegas for the motherfucker.
Shit, boy, I wish I was there.
Shit, come
on. So is that it on the boxing? So we can go ahead and touch on this this fight that just happened?
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's it.
All right. So
most people don't know.
MMA just passed, and it was speaking of trilogies, it was a trilogy of Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor, and McGregor got the best of him on the first fight. Dustin got the best of him on the second fight. And the third fight didn't last a full round because...
It lasted the full round.
There
was only a few seconds
left.
Yeah,
it was, but I guess, yeah. Because technically it ended before that round ended.
There was like about maybe
There was a couple
5
seconds
seconds left.
But if you don't know, if you haven't seen it,
I
go
want
see
money on
it.
that
Which
fight,
I think everybody saw it already. That shit blew up right after it happened. You make money off everything.
Call me Money Brian. Money making Mitch. I can smell it. Money.
First of all, there was controversy on how he broke it, but I think it cleared up. It looked like it was gonna be. It looked like it was a leg kick that was blocked by his elbow, or kick to his elbow. It looked like it fractured it, and at some point, whenever he stepped back, his momentum, like he stepped wrong, and his body weight just snapped his fucking ankle in half. It was very, very gruesome. But again, there was a lot of controversy, a lot of people talking shit about this fight, especially on both ends, saying that, Dustin Poirier put his toes in the cage whenever he was trying to get tapped and I believe in a headlock or guillotine, which that happens all the time in MMA. If you don't watch MMA, you have no fucking clue. That shit happens all the time.
Most people don't know shit about MMA.
The one thing that doesn't happen all the time is the fact that McGregor was holding his glove while he was trying to upkick. And that shit's bullshit.
He was putting his fingers in
and holding
him
his down.
finger in his hand.
Putting his glove and shit.
Yeah, get it right there.
Oh, you sound like Eminem on that.
Automatic piece of shit.
But yeah, bro. So
hey there, cockboy.
I seen it, but I want to hear y'all reactions now. What do y'all think about what happened with this Conor Dustin fight?
What do I think happens?
Yeah, what was your reaction whenever you saw the ending and how it happened?
I said he was gonna get knocked out in the second round. If that wouldn't have happened, I think he would have lost in the second round for sure, because he was already, looking like
he was fading.
Yeah, he was fading for sure. But yeah, definitely with the whole glove, hand in the glove bullshit. That shit is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know how I feel about Conor. He's a fucking clown.
He is.
He's a fucking.
So how do you? Okay, so I'm gonna speak to both of y'all. How do y'all feel about what he said afterwards? How even with sitting there in the fucking cage on his ass with a fucking cast around his ankle, he was still talking mad shit, especially about his wife.
Like I said, he's a clown. See, with me,
I just seen the TikTok saying that he posted the shit where apparently his girl was trying to give him was trying to get into his DMs. And
apparently she was trying to get money that he promised for a charity, but he's never.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, yeah. Okay. So see, so that's all bullshit.
But see, that's also disrespect to Conor's wife.
Yeah, but that's Conor doing that shit. Well,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, he's disrespecting his wife at that point too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, he's a fucking clown. Like I said, I want to see him come back and just get laid the fuck out, like a Manny Pacquiao knockout. Be out for like fucking 5 minutes, for real.
Why do you say he's a clown though? Like what?
The shit that he does.
Elaborate for.
The shit perfectly. For the shit that he did on Saturday, pretty much like how he did after the fight. What are you trying to sell still? There's nothing to sell anymore.
But he's trying to sell that fourth fight. And everybody's like, oh, he didn't lose. He lost. He lost. That goes down as a fucking loss. Period. You can't continue a fight. This is combat sports. This is a fight. If you fucking break your hand, you can't fight no more. You're done. You lost. Period.
That and then
he would have took the dub if it happened to Poirier.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you that shit.
Facts, and he would have been talking shit at that
Hell
point
yeah,
too.
he would have.
So he's just like the Deontay Wilder too. Like Deontay Wilder's like, oh, I want to kill a man in the ring. It's like there's people that are actually dying in the fucking ring in boxing, which is stupid for him to keep saying that. Yeah. And Conor said that Dustin was gonna be leaving in a coffin or some bullshit. It's like, come on, dog. Like people, this is how people feed their family. Like, there's no need to fucking say any of that bullshit. Yeah. And
gotcha.
Just like and Dustin was
let him say some shit like that to me.
Dustin was was straight. He was straight respectful, saying that's some bullshit how he's talking about dying and all that. He's like, I hope he gets back to his family, his beautiful family, and things like this. And that ain't fucking. That
you know what? I would have told him if I was Dustin. I would have said, you know what? Cue that. That's why I fucked your bitch.
Man, if only we fucking ran production crews around.
Boy, people be like, I get them for everything. Yeah, but he's a fucking clown, man. I can't stand him. Just there's no reason to continuing to try to sell a fight just by doing shit like that. Like if you're a big draw, there's no need to fucking continue to do that. Like Mayweather stopped doing that shit.
It's him
once he became Money Mayweather, he stopped doing shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, every now and then he would do some antics and shit like that, but never nothing like this.
I mean, Mayweather just put it out there on his last fight that wasn't really a fight. You know, that he was just robbing these folks. And that is really what happened.
Yeah.
All that money, all that money that people paid. He just took it.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't give a fuck. And he said he's like, man, it's the biggest bank robbery heist of all time.
Yeah.
He robbed all these people.
What was it? 100 mil? Give me that. That's what he said.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking nuts. That shit's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think there's gonna be a fourth fight between Conor and Dustin?
No, there doesn't need to be.
There doesn't need to be, but do you think there?
If I was Dustin, I would literally go for that ankle right away. I would kick the shit out of that fucking ankle right away.
Yeah, I would.
I would. I mean, shit, he wants to talk shit the way he does.
That's attacking his weakness.
But see, another thing though is like he was talking all that shit about Khabib and shit like that whenever they were building up their fight, and then in the ring, whenever he was getting his ass beat, he was like, "It's just business. It's just business." Like, but then now he's still talking shit about him and shit like that. It's like, come on. And then he somewhat brought his dad into it. It's like, man, come on now. Like, let's say that Khabib like is involved with the mafia or whatever. Like,
we ain't saying that shit.
I'm not saying that, but you know, like
allegedly.
he could literally, like, or let's just say Nick Diaz is fucking involved with like some gangsters and shit like that, and they put a hit on him. And I mean, what's he gonna say?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep. I mean, so with the performance that Conor just showed, minus, I mean, it's a round, you know, to kind of could go off of. It's not really a lot.
I don't know. According to PJ said, but I told PJ he's a groupie of that.
Yeah. Do you think he's losing? Do you think he's slipping?
Yes.
And he's not the same Conor that was.
Hell no.
You know. What do you think?
I mean, obviously he's not.
Yeah.
I mean, and then if we go back to that injury, like, you know, us in the Dallas area, we're familiar with that type of injury.
Absolutely.
So.
My quarterback.
Right. So, but like, you know, the way the NFL is now, they're protecting quarterbacks. But if you're in the octagon, like, obviously you're rolling around, you're striking, you're doing this, you're doing that. Like, there's no way that Conor comes back unless he just straight stands up and fights people. I mean,
you're 100% correct. With this type of injury, with a straight fucking fracture, the complete break, compound fracture, or whatever you want to call it. I guess that's what it's called. The fighters that actually had that happen, they don't come back the same.
Yeah. At
all.
Well, I mean, y'all are more invested in this than I am. Again, like what happened with Silva.
Yeah, Anderson Silva. You had
he beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Again, who did he beat? Man, that's a damn shame. I can't believe it. I mean, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is a fucking disgrace to boxing. Yeah, I think he is. He 100% is a disgrace to boxing. But Carlos Condit, I believe it's Carlos Condit. Oh no, it wasn't Carlos Condit. It was
Carlos Coy.
No, I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was Condit. Somebody else broke their fucking leg as well. It might have been Condit.
Well, like I said, I mean, no matter what, whoever he fights, people knows that's his weakness.
Yeah.
So all they gotta do is fucking literally go for him.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have no interest in seeing the fourth fight between them.
I don't have interest in seeing Conor in the fucking octagon.
I don't either. The only one I want to see is him fight Nate Diaz again, just so everybody can shut up about how he beat Nate Diaz and things like this. Nate Diaz is going to shut him up, I think, again.
Stockton slap?
Yeah. Speaking of Stockton, and speaking of the Diaz brother, my favorite MMA fighter of all time is Nick Diaz. And he hasn't fought in like 6 years, but it's official. He's going to fight at UFC 266 against Robbie Lawler
in September.
And they fought, oh my God, way back when, and Nick Diaz knocked him out. And of course, Robbie Lawler was young, but so was Nick, and that was a hell of a fight. That was a great fight. And I really, as a fan of Nick Diaz, I don't know what to expect. I'm definitely going to be going for him, but you know, they're both coming off losses. I think we covered it last week. They're both coming off losses, multiple losses at that. You know, 3 or 4 losses. But I think that's going to be a good fight. It should be a good fight. Never going to count out Diaz just because he stays in shape all the time. He does triathlons and so what and whatnot. I don't know about Robbie. I don't know what he's doing. But I'm excited about that. And that was just something that we wanted to kind of throw out there. For the UFC 266, we'll cover it later on when it starts to come around again. But we just wanted to kind of put that out there.
And that's September what?
There's no date.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's going to be in September. But it is. I think it's going to be a co-main event for UFC 266. So they're still gonna get a main event for that event. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see that.
Yep.
But I think that's all the fighting and boxing talk we have this week. So let's go ahead and move in, man. Straight to the. You want to talk about the Mount Rushmore, or you want to talk about the Texas 4? I call it the Texas 4.
I mean, we're just gonna talk about. I'm not going off of everybody's like answer, because I don't have to be naming people's names. Yeah, I mean we can talk about it.
All right, the Texas 4, man. I actually had it. I had it on my phone. I was gonna play a snippet of each song.
Gotcha.
But we had a question out there. It was actually somebody else, but we kind of got it, man. And basically what it was is, out of these 4 Texas songs, which one can you get rid of? And of course, Still Tipping is one of them. And I don't know, man. This list is probably one of the hardest. And because
after J. Cole killed this beat, it don't even matter. This is why that shit has to go. Yeah.
Balling in the mix.
Stick in your chick.
Times when I'm flipping, ball sipping, car dipping, wood grain gripping.
Hey.
So it's Still Tipping. That's the first one. Of course, Lil Troy. And growing up in Texas, man, this is a classic, bro. This is something that you ball up.
Hey. I said Still Tipping has to go.
No, they haven't heard the rest of them.
Huh?
They haven't heard the rest of them. Though.
Which one's going for you though?
Southside.
So speaking of Southside, let's go ahead and get on. So
I'm a baller. I'm a 20-inch crawler, blaze on the pilot,
rock waller. So you got Still Tipping. You got Wanna Be a Baller. Of course, you got Lil Kiki, Southside.
Hey.
It's not just the south side of H-Town, though. Texas from the south.
Hey.
Louisiana from the south. Atlanta, Georgia from the south. Okay.
Hey. Yeah. South side. Hey. Now this one. Hey. Do the south side.
So
hey.
Still Tipping.
Hey.
So you got Still Tipping, you got Wanna Be a Baller, you got Southside.
And then we got this one, which can never go off of this list.
That's just, man, he kills this shit. Period.
Gee.
Comes the Mo City Don himself, 0.
Shit.
I just love how he starts it, bro. He just kills that shit.
Mafio, Big Boo, Gator.
Hey, who sings it?
Me? Shit. Boy, back in high school, shit, we was in the parking lot just sipping. Yeah. For real. Yeah. Crazy times.
Absolutely.
Hey. Slow loud banging.
And all in my
Trunk. Funk. I ain't never been a punk. Blow on skunk. Blow on doja. Military minded, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Out the streets of the Ridgemore.
Bro, so still tipping, want to be a baller, Southside, and Mo City done.
And it's crazy that so many people had said Mo City done.
And with this, man, a lot of people gave so much feedback on this, man. We appreciate all that.
Yeah, since we got a lot of feedback from it, we're actually going to do a top 10.
Top 10, man, of
Texas classics.
Yes, Texas.
And we don't mean just the old songs. We mean what I mean by classic.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a little snippet of a classic. Just cause
I think by far this will be one of the hardest ones that we will ever do.
This is considered a classic to me.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
I asked him this question today.
Yeah.
And you consider this?
This has to go on the top 10 list.
And this is definitely a Texas song, even though Outkast is on it, because this is a UGK song.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna get your answer. I asked him earlier. Who's the worst one on this song?
Big Boy.
But
Big Boy.
what?
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
no way.
God. Heck no.
Who is?
Bun B.
Yeah.
What?
Bun B.
Hell
I'm
no.
sorry.
Boy,
Bun B,
hell
that's crazy.
no.
I'm sorry.
Y'all boys tripping. So you say Bun B too?
Yeah.
Y'all.
Boy, you tripping, bro.
Y'all
Big
tripping.
Boy kills this
No, he
bitch.
doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Bun
bro.
B killed it. That's why they put Big Boy at the last, because they're like,
No,
alright, you can have this.
hell no, bro.
They put him last so everybody would listen to the whole
Yes,
song.
bro. That shit goes so hard. He kills that bitch. I'm sorry, bro. He kills that bitch.
He does.
Who's the best one?
Pimp C.
Of course. It has to be Pimp C.
But him and Andre, their
Yeah.
verses are like
Yeah.
really close.
Don't do it.
Let me see. I'm gonna,
Read.
you been rolling solo, time to get
Yes,
down
yeah,
with
I
the
did.
team. The grass is greener on the other
It goes
side.
hard,
If you know
but
what
it's
I
not
mean,
better than
it's you
Big Boy.
shit you've never seen.
The 7
Wonders of the world.
If you wanna be my girl.
Boy!
Nah, play Big Boy. Play Big
Yeah,
Boy.
keep
Don't fucking just give everybody Bun B snippet and
GZ is ABC. Simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK. Pimp C, B, U, M, B.
that shit go hard, dog. But it's not better than Big Boy. I'm telling you, bro. It's not.
Yeah, it is. Eeny, meeny decisions with precision. I pick or
Make my selection.
Yeah, he did kill it.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
But that's
he
not,
kills
that's the. Slipping into something I don't do. Tipping for life.
That's
like making it rain every month on schedule.
Boy, hey, he kills this bitch. I'm telling you, bro. This is gonna get wetter. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. He
She's
kills
supposed to
this bitch.
spend it on that baby, but we see she broke.
Ass Paul McCartney.
The lawyers couldn't stop. Slaughter, pockets had to tie her to a rocket. Send her into outer space. I know he wish he could. Yeah.
Bro, he killed that shit, bro.
So that's what I mean by Texas classics, though.
For sure, bro.
It ain't just just the old school shit like the South Side and shit like that. I mean, it's the top 10 Texas classics. I mean, it could be the mainstream songs. It could be, whatever. But
Do you want to throw?
I think it's gonna be the more. I would say.
Do you want to
the
keep it more?
well-known songs?
Okay, yeah, because there's a lot of underground Texas shit.
Yeah.
A lot of old school underground Texas shit that only people from Texas know about. You know.
Well, that's who we get anyway. You know?
That's true. That's true. It's not like we international players over here. So that's for future. That's gonna be super hard. We'll go ahead and post shit on our
Yeah,
our
we don't know
social
what
media.
episode that's gonna be.
Yeah, but it is coming. It is gonna come though. So back to this, man.
Yeah, so many people fucking.
I think it's gonna be "Wanna Be a Baller." I think you have to take "Wanna Be a Baller" out because I mean, you have to. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because Southside and Mo City Dawn is a lock. I think that's a lock.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a lock. Is Southside and Mo City Dawn.
Yeah. Get Jeremy on. You should enter a clip of Jeremy doing the South Side.
I synced it.
It comes down to Still Tipping and Wanna Be a Baller. To me, they're both great fucking songs, 100%. But to me, the one thing that separates the two is Slim Thug's verse, and that's just me. That's that verse trumps all of Wanna Be a Baller.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people that said Mo City Don, but
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna.
Mo City Don wrecked without a hook. That's what was so amazing about Mo City Don is he killed that shit without a hook. But it was that beat, man. That bro, that shit goes so hard. That shit fucking wrecked. So I think it's Wanna Be a Baller, and it hurts me to say that shit because I love that song, but it is what it is. Out of them four, that's the weakest one.
And when we were talking about it earlier, I completely understood your point because you were saying that Wanna Be a Baller was so played. It was just played.
It is.
And I agree, but man, I was in elementary school and we were singing Wanna Be a Baller. That had like a special like place with me. So in Southside,
you don't know nothing about that over there.
Gunpoint, man.
South Gunpoint over here.
But Southside, I mean,
they had the Kids Bop edition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's just that beat, that whole thing, that whole hook is just iconic.
For which one? Oh, for Wanna Be a Baller?
Yes.
It is, bro. It is.
Southside, I mean, like I told you, I never really listened to Lil Keke, so
I mean, there's a lot of Lil Keke songs that are out there that you probably heard.
I'm sure, but I mean, obviously,
it
wasn't
got
that
to be a
impactful.
G to the day that I die.
Yeah, of course.
See, that's not even a top 10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That's not a top 10.
But, and you say it's still tipping.
Yeah.
Why do you say it's still tipping, bro?
There's no way.
Play Still Tipping, dog.
If you walk outside and yell
it.
GameCube Nintendo, everybody's gonna scream out the rest of the verse.
You say 5% tint. What is everybody gonna say?
So I can see it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit is so iconic, bro.
Like I said, whenever J. Cole killed the beat, I can't even listen to this shit no more.
So, what, 2 months ago it was fine?
Nah. I don't know. I mean, it was a hard list, but still tipping. I mean, it is what it is.
What
People's
makes
feelings get hurt when they figure out what I'm worth.
People's feelings get hurt whenever I say it's this one.
What puts the rest of us still tipping? Like what's the deciding factor?
Well, obviously, Mo City Done is a better song.
Okay.
Southside, it's a fucking anthem. Even if you're not from any Southside of a hood or neighborhood,
Suburbs. Come on now.
Suburb, whatever. I mean, and then Wanna Be a Baller. I mean, shit is like whenever it's the same thing with this one. Like whenever the first verse starts, that Wanna Be a Baller, or what is it?
Yeah.
What is he saying?
But wanna be a baller. I'm a 20-inch collar, blaze on
Yeah, that shit.
Impala, diamonds, rock waller.
I mean, it's the same thing as this one, but
it's not.
To me, it is.
No, it's not. The best thing about Wanna Be a Baller, honestly, straight up. Now, no disrespect to Lil Troy, he killed it, but the hook is what made that song.
Yeah, that's what I said, like that.
And this one here, bro, dog, it's everything. It's all three verses. Even though I don't like Dyke Jones, that shit goes hard as a motherfucker. The whole everybody's verse goes hard. Foes, I'm tipping. Wood grain, I'm gripping.
Who had the hardest verse on this, though?
On this, Slim Thug.
I think Mike Jones.
Hell no. Slim Thug had definitely.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Slim Thug definitely got it. But I don't know. I think, like I said, I'm ready for that future episode when we talk about the top 10 because that shit is gonna be super hard.
Yeah.
But speaking of Texas, we still gonna try to get that SPM episode in, man.
Oh, we gotta get it in.
Yeah, we're definitely getting. We got a lot to fill in.
Yeah, we were actually supposed to, do the the diss tracks again this week, but
we're getting that together. It's coming. It's coming. It's
Can't
coming.
rush perfection.
Yeah, it's coming.
We're gonna do 32 songs, and we're gonna present the bracket. Should we take votes? I don't think people would interact with it that much.
We'll take votes, but we'll still do our own thing just in case we don't.
If we get a lot of votes,
feedback,
if we get a lot of votes, then we'll just go off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, we'll definitely we're always willing to take in what y'all say, 100%. So yeah, we would definitely accept the feedback on this bracket thing. And of course, if y'all disagree or whatever, holla at your boy. But going into the next one, man, we got a lot of feedback on it as well. I'm gonna actually go ahead and cover some of the stuff that we got back from the TikTok, and it's the Mount Rushmore of wide receivers of all time. So, of course, I got a lot of people giving me 5.
They don't know they're Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, they don't know Mount Rushmore.
It's 4.
But it's only 4 on Mount Rushmore. But if they gave 5, I'll give them the 5. But Mount Rushmore is 4. So just to start off, I'm only gonna give the TikTok. I'm not gonna give them their real name. So let me go ahead and get this motherfucker. Pay for the ranch water. But the first one, again, I'm just gonna give them their little tagger name on Instagram, on TikTok. I'm not gonna give them their real name. So it's gonna be Hobbs JR21.
Hobbs, that's my man.
He says Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, because that's what I put. Them are obviously they have to be the top 2. So he puts Calvin and Isaac Bruce on there. C Brad 97 says T.O., Jerry Rice, Moss, and Irvin. Jamaican _man says Rice, Moss, Fitz, and T.O. Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald. Briono 13 says Calvin and Irvin along with Rice and Moss. J Boy YYYZX says Fitz, Irvin, T.O. And that's all he put. So I'm guessing he's gonna put Randy Moss and Jerry Rice on there, so that's 5. Jacob T Few 23 says Rice, Moss, T.O. and Calvin. And my nephew Rocky says Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, T.O. and Michael Irvin.
You forgot about Psycho _87 _86. I ain't gonna do it like that. We should call that motherfucker.
Bro, we should, dog. Hold on, dude. Cover everybody.
Hold on, let me just call his ass real quick. Let me know what that motherfucker was thinking.
Bro, you about to blast his ass on this fucking podcast.
I think this is his number. I hope it is.
I'll find out.
Yeah. That ain't him. I ain't gonna give his list.
I wouldn't.
Embarrass him like that.
I wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna give his list.
Was that the list of?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was dead serious.
No,
He was. I told you.
way,
I told you he was dead serious.
If
He
you
was
knew
so
him,
dead
yeah.
There's no way you comment something like that,
Bro.
and you claim you know something.
Like, bro, I'm telling you. Like you said, you told me like, bro, you ain't serious. I mean, he's ain't serious. I'm like, dog, he's dead ass serious. He is dead ass serious.
Yeah. Dead ass serious. All right, so Jeremy.
I like Jeremy's list.
Jeremy said Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Donald Hudson, and Wesley Welker. I don't know why the fuck he did.
Yeah.
Well, he
Wes
said
Welker.
Jeremiah Rice.
Yeah, Jeremiah Rice.
And then Randall Moss.
I think I agree with all that except for Wes Welker. I don't think
He didn't give a reason for Wes Welker.
No.
I mean, that's
Yeah, that's I don't know.
You want to call him and see? Let's go.
Like we said before, man, we can always call. You know, you can call in, so on and so forth, to be a part of this podcast.
Hey.
Hey, you on live, bro? You want
We got you on the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we got one question for you. Hey, why Wes Welker? Why Wesley Welker? Uh-huh.
I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. So you're saying because he was, I guess
The shifty white guy, the first shifty white guy. Without him, we don't have a Cole Beasley.
What about McCaffrey's dad and Steve Largent and all those guys? The smaller shifty guy.
Hell yeah. Because he put it on the map.
That's a cool way to look at the Mount Rushmore though, the different tiers or different skill sets that everybody brought. That's a good way to look at it. I don't think
the way you explain it, I respect that. I mean, I respect the Don Hutson 100%. He was probably the first legendary wide receiver.
Yeah,
But man, I agree with the Wes Welker. He definitely changed the game as far as slot receiver, a little speedy, undersized wide receiver, 100%. But I just don't think that his numbers match up. Like the way. I mean, of course, the way they used him, it kind of limited it. His
then
use.
again, it is Jeremy's, and it's not yours.
Yeah.
But I respect your lizard. But I just wanted to know that.
So he was also saying because he was the first white guy, or not the first white guy, but he's pretty much saying power.
Don Hudson was right.
Power to the whites, is what he's saying.
Power to the whites. Are you saying that, Jeremy? Are you saying that?
Power to the whites.
Because there's two black guys, you got to put two white guys on there. Got to even the playing field.
Alright, son.
No, yeah, we just want to ask that question.
Alright, love you, bye.
Yeah, I'm looking at Don Hudson's stats right now, and you got guys like Jerry Rice, Steve Largent, Calvin Johnson. All these guys are playing over 200 games. Don Hudson played just a little over 100 games, scored 99 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Everybody's playing 200 games and barely scoring 80 touchdowns.
The 99 touchdowns, that shit wasn't broken until 40 years after he retired.
I mean,
that's nuts.
That's insane.
That is, yeah. So he was the best wide receiver before.
He was also playing with a lot of white people.
I was about to say, yeah, y'all had this argument earlier.
So
He's playing against people like me,
bro. But see, okay,
Them white people slow, dog.
man. But okay, but you
They were. We not no more.
Again, you still can't take away what Will Chamberlain was, even though he was putting it up, bro.
We ain't talking about
I'm
that.
telling you, you don't want to talk about it because you.
We ain't talking about. All right, so the next one, Brandon Nunez said, "It's all the Cowboys."
Yeah.
He said Michael Irvin, Drew Pearson, Bob Hayes, and Des Bryant.
We the boys.
We them boys.
Didn't put T over there though.
True that.
But he was an Eagle and a Niner.
So
And also the Cowboys.
yeah, that's true. Jeremy Barrera said Michael Irving, Chad Johnson, Jerry Rice, and Randy fucking Moss.
Yes, sir.
Adrian Rodriguez. Hold on one second. Hey, what's your Mount Rushmore of wide receivers?
You're on the podcast.
I got you on the podcast.
You're on the podcast right now, Kaz.
Hey. Oh, he lost connection.
That weak ass service out there in West Texas.
Hey, can you hear me? All right, never mind. He's like, fuck, I'm under the spotlight. Adrian said Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, D-Hop, and Larry Fitzgerald.
I actually think he might have an argument there because I was looking up stats earlier, and D-Hop has played about the same amount of years as Calvin's played. He's put up more yards, just about the same amount of touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of good lists, a lot, and it's tough, man.
Raynard.
It's really, really tough.
Raynard Humphrey said no order. Rice, T.O., Moss, Fitzgerald, and he gave a fifth one, but I'm just giving out the four. Michael Montoya said Julio Jones, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Calvin Johnson. And Carlos Zamora said Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, T.O., and Larry Fitzgerald. So what's yours?
Mine's Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, T.O., and Calvin Johnson. Of course, like he said, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss, I think, are locks.
Yeah.
T.O., I think, also is a lock. And then, to me...
What about Ocho Cinco?
I don't know about that. But the Calvin Johnson, I think you have to put him up there just because of the physical specimen he was. He was Detroit at that time. I know Barry Sanders is Detroit, but Calvin Johnson...
Eminem's Detroit, dog.
Calvin Johnson was the Detroit Lions.
Yo.
Yeah.
No shit.
Hey, you're on the podcast, bro. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
We won't take up enough. We won't take your time up.
Go ahead and be careful at work.
Hey, what's your Mount Rushmore of wide receivers? He was a wide receiver for like 1 or 2 years. Calvin
For like
Johnson.
1 or 2 plays.
Calvin Johnson from the Detroit Lions.
Oh, you talking about Barry Sanders? He was a running back. Fuck the 49ers.
Fuck the
You can't even give a
49ers.
fucking guy from there.
Fuck you. That's it.
Alright, well, we'll talk to you later.
Hey, be
cuz.
careful, man.
Hey.
What's up?
Shit, you probably don't even know. If anything, you'll probably give us like shapes of rocks, if anything. Skid Row?
Well, hey, we'll let you know when we do
What
that
about
shit, bro,
Skid
because for real. Hey, be careful out there, bro.
Be careful, cuz. We ain't. Dumbass, what are you talking about? Hey, learn your fucking sports and then talk to me, dog. Alright, love you.
Love you, cuz.
Alright, bye.
So when we tell you he's dead ass, bro, he's dead ass.
He said Jason Witten.
Jason Witten.
And
Deion
Barry
Sanders.
Sanders.
And Barry Sanders. Hey, we're not.
Deion.
Hey, because he came out and said "fuck Cowboys," he also said J.J. Watt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We gotta
hell
put
yeah.
that shit out there.
We gotta
He
put that
also
because he
said
said J.J.
J.J.
Watt was on the Mount Rushmore of wide receivers. My man.
Oh my lord! All right, we'll get back to you. Who was on your shit? You said Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, Calvin Johnson was my fourth. Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, T.O., and Calvin.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I mean, it seems like everybody's going toward that Calvin Johnson. I mean, his season was cut short, or his career was cut short. That was by his.
Yeah.
I say
he did it.
mine are the three: T.O., Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, and D-Hop.
You want to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with D-Hop.
I just couldn't put.
You know what? I'm gonna change. I'm gonna go ahead and put Odell Beckham. Nah, I'm gonna put Ezekiel Elliott.
Hell yeah. That's my guy.
I couldn't put Reese an active wide receiver. Even though there's some great ones, and they're just not done yet. So we'll see. And of course, this could change. But of course, I put Rice, T.O., man, Randy Moss, my favorite fucking receiver of all time, and Lance Allworth, only because I think he was the Randy Moss before Randy Moss. And that was when, as a defender, you could, be all up on the fucking receiver, within the 10 yards, within the 5 yards, and push and pull and all that shit. He was still making
shit. I bet he won't get passed by me. Shit.
On Madden?
On Madden and in real life, dog. Shit.
I didn't know he was a Cowboy.
Yeah, he was.
I'll shut him
Until
down.
the end of the year. Actually, I think he won the Super Bowl with the Cowboys in 71.
Yeah, 71, 72. That's when they won it. Yeah.
But Lance Allworth, man, that's who I'm gonna pick. But I do like Don Hudson, man.
Yeah, shut that fool down.
Easy.
Bro, that boy kill you.
Easy.
Kill you, dog. He'll eat you up.
Easy.
He'll eat you up, bro. All right, man. So
that's it of the top or the top
with the Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore of the wide receivers. We'll do another one.
So
yeah.
Topic of the week, man. Lil Wayne top 5. And this is not all of Lil Wayne, this is just his albums. Just his albums. Solo albums. We're not talking about mixtapes. We're not talking about any of that shit.
Huh?
Y'all ain't tell me solo albums.
We just got the little Birdman.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
We talked about that right before. And that's okay. With the collab with Birdman. So, top 5 Weezy, man.
Top 5 Weezy. Let me go ahead and get a few people's. Let me see. Shit.
Stand like my dad.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this.
So,
I fucking hate this.
Jeremy Barrera said he's not a big fan of his prior albums, just like his recent albums, because they were resonated with him. That's why it's his whole list. Dedicate, Mona Lisa, Can't Be Broken, Let It All Work Out, and Don't Cry.
Whose list is this?
One of my friends from high school. Trash ass list.
I don't know, man. There's some
trash list.
Oh, that Don't Cry. Yeah, that shit
trash. It ain't no top 5.
Dedicated is kind of dope, but
it ain't no top 5.
I agree.
It's not even top 10.
No.
It might not even be top 10.
Man, just shit on that man.
Then Reynard, he gave 3. He said Birdman Jr., a million, go DJ. Brandon Nunez said Mr. Carter, a milli, let the beat build. I feel like dying, which is not on the solo album.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
And then he said go DJ. And then the homie Mike Victor said Fireman, Leather So Soft, Misunderstood, John, and Triggerfinger, which I don't think that's on the solo album either.
Which one?
Triggerfinger.
That's on 5, I think.
Is it?
I think it's on 5. It's either 5 or. I think it is though.
Okay, well then I was wrong. Adrian said 3-peat, I'm me, 6 foot, 7 foot, a milli, Fireman, and Dr. Carter as a 5B.
5A, 5B.
Yeah. And then Jose Quintero said, go DJ, Hustlers Music, 3-peat, Let the Beat Build, Open Letter, and then his honorable mentions are President Carter, Shoot Me Down, Famous, Took His Time. And the homie Wells, he gave me mixtape songs, but I'll go ahead and give his top 5 anyways. The Mob is not a mixtape song. That's on the Carter 2, which is the greatest Carter album. Can't Feel My Face with Joel Santana. That's on a mixtape. Sky's the Limit. You know, that's obviously a fucking mixtape. The Prostitute Flang. That's on the mixtape too, right?
No, I mean, it's not on an album, so.
Yeah. And then I Miss My Dogs. Good song. And that's it. So
I just don't like the hook thing. I Miss My Dog.
Now I Miss My Dogs.
I just don't like it, bro. It's a good song, bro. I just don't like it.
Alright, go ahead and give your honorable mentions while I get your shit pulled up.
Mine?
Yeah.
Alright, I got my.
But talk about them so I could, get your shit pulled up.
Take your time talking about it.
Yeah,
So
that's what I mean.
You know.
Alright, my honorable mentions. About All That. And that is Like Father, Like Son. And I think that album isn't talked about as much as it should be.
It's an okay album.
I mean...
I honestly, we talked about this before. I just don't like Birdman, dog. I don't.
You know what? I don't either. But... But, I mean, that album is up there, man. Just going back and listening to it, you forget how much that shit...
You know what's crazy? I've actually bought the Big Timers album way.
Everybody get your motherfucking
yes, that album right there. Everybody get your roll on.
Hey, that was them songs went hard back in the day.
They did.
Yeah, so that's About All That. I got Phone Home, Mega Man, 6 foot, 7 foot, Over Here Hustling, and Open Letter.
Alright. Go ahead and name your number 5, and while you're naming it, I'll go ahead and play it.
5 going up is I'm Riding, and that's off of the...
My bad. Like Father, Like Son.
Yep.
What do you like about this song?
It's just I mean, it's vibes to me. I mean, you can just vibe with this song.
Hey. This was before the Drought 3 though too, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think the Drought 3 dropped in like 08 or something like that. And this was 06.
Yeah. Let's take a picture of you. Listen to him. Are you texting it?
Yeah, but I'll take a picture.
And then number 4?
Number 4 is Mona Lisa. That's off the Carter 5.
Yeah, me and David were talking about this shit.
To me, this song is just dope the way that it's
good storytelling.
It is dope. I'm a fan of storytelling.
Are you? Yeah. You know Nas?
No, I don't know. Who's that?
Bottles?
Yeah.
See, I like this song, but it's definitely not in top 5. It's definitely not in my honorable mentions either. But it's a hell of a song.
I do like the storytelling. I just don't like the song. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, bro. I just don't like it. And it's probably the beat. I just don't like the fucking beat. But I love the way he storytells the shit. Like both of them. That shit goes hard. But I can't get it. But there's a lot of them like that. But I don't know shit about Lil Wayne. So
you gonna be able to do the mixtape shit?
Oh no, I'll get the mixtape shit. It's just this shit. You're already gonna judge my list. I already fucking know it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I'll probably judge the mixtape one too, dog. 'Cause that's one that was heavy. I was selling mixtapes in fucking high school.
I know, y'all. Lots of them.
No, you didn't. I think I gave you yours for free.
There you go, then shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so the next one is
Birdman Jr.
This shit goes hard.
Yeah, this is
it's
just the no hook.
Yeah, this shit, he kills this
He
shit.
just goes in on this song.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey.
He kills his bitch.
Hey.
I just hate that he went by Birdman Jr. Dog. I fucking hate that shit.
Number 2,
Best
you know
rap.
they can't fuck with me. Yeah, he did kill his other.
He did.
I like the end of the beat where it's like,
You should have made it, right? That's what you said.
Pretty much. You should have had holla at me next time, dog. I could do it. Yeah, that one goes hard. And at that time, he pretty much was the best rapper alive because Eminem wasn't rapping at the time. And if he was, it was shitty as fuck. But since we're talking about Eminem, before we mention your number 1, you remember whenever we're going to do Lil Wayne's top 5 features as well. So it's going to be 3 episodes technically of Lil Wayne. So it's this one, the mixtapes, and then the best features that he's did. So, speaking of one of the features, who had the better verse on Forever? Drake, Kanye, Wayne, or Eminem?
Yeah.
Who had the
It's
second?
unfair though.
Yeah.
It's
It
unfair.
definitely is because that's whenever Em was like, all right, I'm coming back to rapping
Yeah,
for real.
yeah. It's unfair. I mean,
But who had the second best?
oh, damn.
First name ever, last name greatest. That's not the. I'll tell you whose it is. It was.
I don't know, bro.
I think it was Lil Wayne.
I mean,
I think Kanye had the weakest verse on there.
Yeah, I just like the way Drake comes in.
You know he had to rewrite that verse.
Who?
Yeah.
Drake?
Yeah.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
After he heard Eminem's verse.
and that's what he came.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dog, you.
You
what
rewrote that shit?
You wait a minute. Let me hear the one that you.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my lord.
But who do you got?
The hardest word or the second?
The hardest verse.
Yeah,
You said
it's,
M.
yeah, it's him.
What about the
But
second?
I'm blanking on Wayne's verse right now. I can't think of what.
Yeah, I don't remember Wayne's.
Let's see. We could.
But I do remember
Man.
Drake. I just love the way Drake comes in. He just comes in. Yeah, I think Kanye is the weakest on it.
Yeah, Lil Wayne had the best verse though. Fresh up in the heart. That's what he said. Hello, it's the Mars.
Oh, yeah,
Space
okay.
Jam garden.
Yeah.
This shit forever. Wake up and smell the garden. Fresher than the harvest. If I have one guess, then I guess I'm just New Orleans.
Yeah,
Like a
he
bird
definitely
from
is the
cloud.
second best. Yeah.
He told my chauffeur to the top. Life is such a fucking roller coaster, then it drops. But what should I scream for? This is my theme park. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who do you got? You still haven't decided? Let that thing talk. Get the price and pay attention.
Damn, I don't know. I gotta.
Put Drake's on. I think I don't know. That shit just goes hard. The way he starts it.
Who, Drake?
Yeah.
That's kind of elementary though.
It is, but it's Drake.
We know. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely not
It's
him.
Wayne.
It's like-
Nah,
It's
it's Wayne.
You mean it's not Kanye?
I mean,
Kanye did kill it though. But I think, if anything, it might just be like if you were to listen to the song backwards. M, Wayne, Kanye, and then Drake.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. For sure. So your number one song, which is my number one song as well.
I mean, I think this is instant classic from Wayne right
It's
here.
a fucking
This is
hell of a fucking
a
song.
banger right here. It just.
Cause we
Yeah, it's a.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So ride to it, y'all. Ride to it. Oh, nigga. Hell no.
You can hate on it all you want. You can hate on it all you fucking want.
This boyless trash. Alright, so go ahead and list your honorable mentions. See what kind of trash you got over there.
Same trash I put all the time. Going against the grain, of course, obviously. So special. I don't know, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That John Legend shit, I don't know. That shit just.
That shit does go
Carter
hard.
5, right?
No, that's just yeah.
She don't be, she happy.
Got money, bro. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. That
Got
shit.
money?
Yes.
You
That shit.
talking about Style and Grace?
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That shit just, man, like I told you before, bro. His verse is terrible on it. I think it's terrible verses, but the song overall goes hard. If you listen to that bitch in the club, you getting lit. You getting crunk on that bitch. Again, off the Rebirth album, On Fire, just because I love that. I love the original. I love how they sampled it. Again, he's not really great lyrically on that shit, but it goes together. It goes good. I love that song. Don't Cry. That shit does go hard. I'm sorry. Before anybody says, Don't Cry goes hard. That shit, it hits different.
RPX.
Yeah. BMJR is an honorable mention. And then, it's an honorable mention, dog. Only because, like I said, and I already know y'all gonna talk shit about my number 4, but that's all good. Number 5 is Mega Man.
I'm talking shit about number 5 too.
Nah, you tripping, bro. That shit goes hard.
The song above that is better than that one. Blunt Blowing.
Yeah, it is. That shit is. That shit does go hard. But this goes hard, dog. I'm sorry. This shit goes hard to me. This is great.
Hey.
Number 4, it's good.
Yeah,
And honestly, the reason why I picked this is because Jada. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you know, Lil Wayne was dissing Jay-Z on this, right?
Was he?
Yeah.
But no, hey, Jada kids kill this off. I'm sorry, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But this is I think they all brought this shit on this song, bro.
Speaking of Jadakiss, we will talk about something
Yes, sir.
after the Lil Wayne topic, which I'm excited as fuck about.
But I really like this song, bro. I really do.
Yeah, I like the song too. I think it actually made... No, it didn't make my honorable
No,
mention.
it didn't. I don't think it made anybody's shit at all.
Nah, I'm saying mine.
I don't think it made anybody's shit at all.
Fuck around. Yeah, he killed it though.
But of course, you don't have to play number 3. You can if you want to, because both number 3 and number 2 are, I think, they're great. I just like number 1 better, but I do agree with number 2 is the best one that he's ever put out. Number 3 is Best Rapper Alive.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Number 2 is Hustler Music.
Yeah.
And that is his best song. But
Sure.
we talked about this before.
It's your list.
It's my list. I like 6 foot, 7 foot way better. But to me, Hustler Music is a better song. But this song goes hard, bro. I'm sorry. Like, this shit kills. He wrecks this bitch all the way fucking through.
Yeah, he does.
So this is my number 1, but Hustle Music is a better song. 100%. I agree with both y'all list.
You ain't even heard my list. How you gonna agree with it?
Because you already said whenever you heard it, whenever you said his list. Well, I ain't that drunk.
Alright, we gonna go ahead and live mine shit, you know what I'm saying? So the honorable mentions, I actually have a shitload. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. Well, you know, I'll keep it playing. Turn it down. Alright, so my honorable mentions: Go DJ, The Mob, Fly In, Money on My Mind, First Key from Like Father, Like Son, Gossip, which I'm actually thinking about putting that in my like top 5 A, B, and C. Since Gossip, that's some boy, that shit goes hard. Let the Beat Build, Shoot Me Down, Playing with Fire. Playing with Fire was on the Carter 3 before they re-released it again and took it off because of the whole sample right bullshit. Right above it, the one with Drake off of I'm Not a Human Being.
Yeah.
I love that song just because of the fucking beat alone.
Yep.
Hey, but I'm going to tell you though.
Stupid fucking crazy.
Why do you got Go DJ on there?
That's a badass song. Just like how you have Got Money.
Yeah, okay.
Anytime somebody plays that shit.
Go DJ.
Yeah.
That's gonna be okay.
But this beat right here, this ain't in my top 5, but just the beat alone. Like,
Yeah.
it's so
that's
fucking
dope.
dope. Let's see. Blunt Blowing, Nightmares of the Bottom, She Will, and President Carter.
She Will does go off.
President Carter does too.
Blunt goes. Yeah, President Carter does go off too.
Alright, so my 5B is off of Like Father, Like Son. Where's it at? Right here. And what's crazy is I seen Lil Wayne in concert.
We talked about this shit.
What?
Why do you like this song?
It's dope.
I mean, it's alright.
Coming from an average ass top 5 list, dog, come on.
I mean,
Hey, you about to learn Lil Wayne right now.
teach me.
I'm about to show you. You don't have to go back and listen to all these songs and be like, damn, this motherfucker was. Yeah.
I've heard this millions of times. What do you like about it?
It's dope.
Why is it in your top 5?
Because these niggas so soft. And I go hard. Hey, can you give me another one? Please. You know?
Nah, I'll be alright.
Fuck what you talking about.
Slaughterhouse.
I mean, shit, back in the day, too, though. Like me, Alex, Ephraim, you know, rest in peace to him. Davo, we always used to just fucking listen to this song and shit, so.
So it's more of a just.
Not even that. I mean, me and Alex went to go see Lil Wayne live. I think it was me and Alex. It might have been me and Davo. I don't remember. But we went to go see Lil Wayne, and he played this song, but he was playing the guitar whenever he was playing it.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, yeah, that shit's dope. But the song,
The song goes hard. I mean, it's a good song, but.
Alright. Number 5 for me is this one. The hook is trash, but the song alone, the verses.
Yeah, it is. That shit goes hard. I just the fucking hook kills it for me, bro. But it's a great fucking song. That shit's terrible, bro. Only if they came up with something better, that shit would have been a dope ass.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Bro. But the song is dope as fuck.
Yeah, that's whenever everybody left Cash Money at that point. It was just him.
Mm-hmm. But why would they leave though?
Because he was fucking Lil Wayne instead.
They all got jealous and shit.
Yeah, damn, he ain't fucking me like that.
Nah, this song goes hard, bro. But it just the fucking hook, bro. That shit kills it for me.
There's really not a wrong list either.
There isn't really. I mean, there's a lot of fucking great fucking songs.
There is a wrong list.
All right, there might be one wrong list. But.
Nah, nobody's list is wrong. It's their list, even though it sucks.
Like I said, bro, I like my list, bro. I don't know. I like my list. Like I said, there's like I told you before, there's a lot better songs. I just like this list.
Yeah, that's like I said, it's your list.
Fucking Brian.
Alright, so number 4. Dope ass fuck.
I thought that was number 4.
Nah, that was 5A.
Oh, okay.
But I got right back up like by agri.
That shit go hard.
I am agriculture. Swag is so mean it might insult you. I'm like the
Yeah, this song is dope as fuck.
You forgot about it, right?
I did.
Yeah. I'm going buenos noches, flow, and I don't even write author. So, all about $1 like 4 quarters. So tonight be my last and yeah.
Oh, city.
Future will be better than my past. Weezy. Yeah. I heard this shit like whenever it came out on. It got leaked before the fucking leak came out. I was like, man, this shit goes so damn hard.
Yeah, that shit went hard as fuck.
Yeah. And then number 3 is off.
My bad. I actually forgot about this song.
Yeah.
My bad.
Number 3 is this one. Boy,
I forgot about this one too.
Ain't nobody taking out my list, dog. Ain't nobody taking out my list. Ain't nobody fucking with my list, man.
Hey, you already know that. Somebody gonna die tonight.
Yeah. He killed this shit. I remember whenever this shit came out. This shit came out, and me, Jeremy, and his brother, we were going to San Antonio, I believe. Or maybe whenever he was going to college, I don't remember. Anyways, we were playing this shit, and we would literally fucking just repeat this song. Because, dog, he killed this shit. Like,
my casket tag, baby, so I don't let the devil in.
Nigga, it's just me and my guitar.
Yeah, bitch,
Number 2.
Meddling. You can get the fucking Led Zeppelin.
Nee.
Damn, don't change it, bro.
Nee. Number 2, this one. Boy.
Yeah, sure.
Ain't nobody fucking with my list. This is a fire ass list. Number 1 is Hustler Music, but this one right here is. And I'm not a Jay-Z fan, but goddamn, Jay-Z killed this song.
I don't know, bro.
You don't like Jay-Z's verse on it?
I don't like the hook. I don't know, bro. Hooks make or break the song. I'm sorry, dog. It does. Verses go hard, but the fucking hook. Amen, God. I fucking hate this shit, bro. It's so fucking bad. It's like makes my skin curl, bro.
It's a good ass list.
Where have you been? Fucking hate this shit, bro. This shit's annoying as fuck. But the verses go hard.
Do you forever. Alright, somebody say
well, you should have seen this.
Indeed.
You should have heard him on the fucking game. That when we covered the game.
Yeah.
This nigga fanboy.
Yeah. I could do the same thing with Lil Wayne though.
Shit, do it.
See the proof. Blind eyes could look at me and see the truth. Wonder if Stevie do. But I'ma leave it too. God not be the neither you. Cause I'ma murder why I kill Owen leaving you. Hating on me cause I'm hotter than the sun. Got spring hating on me cause I ain't never sprung. Winter hating on me cause I'm colder than y'all. And I would never fall. That's so basic, but damn the way he broke it down.
Yeah, for real. See, if you would have fucking memorized your verses,
yeah,
like
that's true. But I was fucked up.
Alright, bro, for real,
Look at you about to fall back.
Hey, this is my fucking chair, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I did good up until that one song.
Yeah, but you gotta play Hustle Baby. You got to, bro. It's everybody's fucking number one. Like I said, I admit that's his best fucking song.
I've been in and out the bank, bitch. While y'all asshole niggas been on the same shit. I flush them. 2 words you never hear.
Wayne quit.
And Wayne.
I was named after him, you know?
Yeah. Cody Wayne.
Yeah. I mean,
Cody Wayne. That's a fucked
Feet
name.
up like a God damn.
Cody Wayne, that's your, well, that almost sound like Country Wayne.
nah. Or Bruce Wayne. Or Lil Wayne.
Oh, Lil Wayne. Nah,
And
that's better than my
Wayne.
fucking name.
Shit, I ain't got no other name.
Only
I
real
suck
G's.
up pussy, fuck up pussy,
names.
leave it there. Long hair don't even care. Yeah, Jay-Z did kill this though. But my number one greatest song from Lil Wayne.
And it just don't get old either.
It doesn't. This song is like, every time I hear the song, it's like I'm hearing Notorious Thugs. Just because the feeling that I get whenever I hear Notorious Thugs is the same feeling I get for this one.
Really?
It's like the way, what is it? Resonate with me. Shit, I was out on the block hustling, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to feed, stay out of the troubles. I was trying to get money to feed myself. You know what I'm saying?
troubles.
Damn.
Bruh. I honestly, I just like the way he hits his bitch. This shit goes hard as fuck.
I know my vibe is tight. Shit, every time I'm in my work truck jamming this shit, boy, I'm listening to this song out loud, fucking singing it out loud. Karaoke like a motherfucker. Yeah.
So tell me again, bro. Why don't you like 6 foot, 7 foot?
I like 6 foot, 7 foot.
Was it on your honorable?
Nope.
Why not?
Because the honorable mentions that I gave was a lot better.
Not better than Go DJ. No, I mean, it's better than Go DJ. But to you, right? It's your list, right?
Exactly. I mean, it is. I forgot to put it on there, to be honest with you. But 6 foot, 7 foot is a good song. I just said that that's not his greatest verse.
I still think it's his fucking. I don't know, bro.
Well, see, there's gonna be a part 4 of this one thing because
the greatest verses.
The greatest verses,
bro. That's gonna be.
Well, that's gonna
hard.
the greatest verse, not verses, just the verse.
Yeah, that's gonna be the hardest one, I think. That's gonna be the hardest one. And now I think about it, I don't know if it's 6 foot, 7 foot.
It's
anymore.
not.
It's not. But he does go off on it.
I told you, it's gonna come off of a mixtape. It has to come off of a mixtape.
I think so.
Because he put so much material out on a mixtape, on mixtapes, whenever he was in that era. Man, just to go back to that era. Like, to have everything that you have right now, but to be in that era again. Have your kids. You obviously with Leanne at that point. But I could be with Ashley, me and Cruz. Not me and Cruz, but all 3 of us. And then, Cruz be a little bit older so he could actually appreciate.
Grow up to it?
Yeah. But what's crazy is Ashley didn't grow up with any of the mixtape Waynes at all. Because I was playing the Drop 3. She was like, what is this? I was like, have you never heard this mixtape? She was like, no. I was like, what the fuck?
You know who turned me on to Wayne, bro? Real shit. Like, I mean, besides, because like I fell off after 500 Degrees. When he dropped 500 Degrees, I was like, man, fuck this. And then Carter, but I just didn't really give him any mind until mixtapes started coming out, and my sister was dating James. Remember James?
Yeah, I remember.
Bro, he was on fucking. He actually turned me on to Dipset. He turned me on Dipset heavy as fuck. I was already on Purple Haze on Cameron, but he showed me a lot of the Wayne mixtapes, bro, and I was like, man, what the fuck am I missing, bro?
Yep.
And I was like, bro, this is the fucking best shit I've ever heard, like, from Wayne. Best shit I've ever heard from Wayne, bro.
Drop 3 is forever the hardest mixtape ever.
Drop 3, bitch.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that.
Yeah.
For sure. And then after that, it's Dedication 2. And then No Ceilings.
No ceilings.
And then you can go after that or whatever.
So yeah, bro, mixtape Weezy is gonna be the fucking hardest. That's just gonna be so fucking hard.
Difficult.
That's a bitch. That's a bitch.
Definitely is, but that's what we're here for. We're here to give
You hear me?
the hard. We're trying to make it hard for everybody. Pause. But that's what we're trying to do. Make it to where y'all go back and listen to the shit and be like, damn, y'all know. Let me get that last one.
Oh, you gave me the last one.
No, that's fine.
We got shitload, dog. You like Pickleberry?
Pickleberry?
Yeah. Only my wife likes that shit, bro. Only my wife.
I drank that shit hot, and then I was
that's your problem, nigga.
No, and then I drank it cold, and I was like, I couldn't finish a beer.
Honestly, you have to like pickles. Like you have to like pickles, love pickles. Like, you have to love pickles in order to drink that shit. Because it's straight fucking.
What y'all know about this? You probably don't know nothing about this,
bro. Hey,
I kill you, dog.
It's killer, dog.
Hey, yeah.
What mean the word to you?
Hey,
bro.
Speaking of Cameron and Dipset, August, what is it, 3rd or 2nd?
Man, I don't even
It's
know.
gonna be a hell of a
we gotta do a Cameron, bro.
we're going to.
Bro, we gotta do a Cameron.
But August 3rd, Tuesday, August 3rd, Dipset versus the Locks on the Versus
series.
The Versus series live from the Madison Square Garden.
Say that shit like on Rush Hour 2.
Madison Square.
On you see the
out of town.
You see that? You know what I'm talking about? The fucking outtakes from fucking Rush Hour 2, where fucking Jackie Chan's trying to say Madison Square Garden. He said every time I say the squares, every time I say Garden.
I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, they're gonna be doing the Versus battle thing.
Where can we catch that at?
It's gonna be on the Thriller app, or if you got the Instagram, you could do on the Versus Versus page. Watch it on Instagram Live, but I'll be watching it on my TV. So yeah,
bro,
for sure. That's definitely.
How do y'all feel about the whole Thriller deal?
What the boxing thing?
Yeah, man.
I hate it.
I mean, the world's going to streaming shit, bro. I don't know. I mean, that's where everything's going now, bro. Like everybody's doing that shit. It's the quickest way to get $1.
Yeah.
Like honestly, bro. Like, and it fucking sucks, like you said, because it kind of takes away from the experience or whatever. But because you gotta be in it. I felt that way when the zone hit. When the zone hit, I was like, bro, that shit fucking sucks. Because after that, I believe they were the first one, and then UFC did it with ESPN Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I was like, fuck, bro. Like, that's where the fucking world's going to.
Yeah, but August 3rd, that's on a Tuesday. We do our episodes on a Wednesday, so we will recap that off for sure. If anything, we might give our top 5 Camerons that day.
We can, because I'm ready.
Yeah, so
I'm fucking ready for that.
But I'm pulling for,
I'm ready for the dipset.
I'm pulling for these guys right here. This is the national anthem. You gotta play this every 4th of July.
Killed this bitch, bro.
Hey, you gotta hit the. You don't know nothing about that, do you? Right?
It's above my pay grade.
Above your pay grade.
Above your pay grade.
Shit, this is
It's above your.
This is the real hip hop.
Before your time, dog.
This is the real hip hop. I'm back at it. Hey, today's a new day. Up in the suitcase, go uptown to Harlem. Tell them that I sent you. Tell them it's August. I'm going to November. Have them sent up, please.
Have them sent up.
Please. Have them sent up, please. Town, I like it. In the town, I like it. Light it. Block. All right, kid.
Hey, bro. When I heard that shit, I was like, damn, bro. He's actually saying that, like, bro, I go to your town, I like everything you're doing. I'm going to run up, blaze up with you, nigga, and tell you, bitch, this is my town now.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, bro, gangster shit right there, bro. He walked up, light a fucking blunt, a fucking pound, bro. Fucking light it up and tell you at the end of the day, like, hey, it's my time now, nigga. Everything you doing, you come to me first. And I'm like, bro, you just fucking manhandled your way through that bitch. That shit blew me away. I was like, bro, this Dipset, something else, bro.
Yeah, so who? I mean, ain't nobody beating Dipset. Ain't nobody.
My God,
Ain't
bro.
nobody beating Dipset.
Oh my God.
Ain't nobody beating Dipset, dog.
Oh man. Don't go.
What you know about this, dog?
Bro, he don't know shit about this.
You gonna have to spend a weekend with
We got the
this.
youngster on this
Put me on, dog.
episode.
Y'all niggas dreamed it. I seen it, boy, hard. Boy! Man, hold up.
I'm telling you, bro, I cannot wait for that Cameron shit, bro. That fool was one of my favorite fucking rappers.
Yeah.
Just because the way he hit it different, bro. Like, he hit it that New York style. I don't know, bro. Like, he's, like, the way he talks, bro, is straight. Like, it's like, okay. It's like, if there's a country, if there's, like, a country slang in New York, that's Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
For real, to be honest, bro. That's fucking Cameron, dog. He has that country fucking swagger in fucking New York style.
This is one of their newest songs. Oh no, hold on.
Because they just reunited again, right?
Yeah. I mean, that is one of their new songs. Fuck is it at?
And it's just Freaky, Jim, Joel's, and Cam, right?
This one right here. Crack music. These beats, dog. You gotta just live in that time. This is a new song, but
Yeah, I haven't heard this shit.
Hey. Hey. You know Jim Jones?
Yeah.
Okay, that's who this is.
Ballin'.
I mean, that's
That's the only thing you know?
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what else is...
Let's see. There's this one right here. This one, it's a Cameron song. It's but man, it's a dope ass beat too. But I think it's just a Cameron song. Just Blaze, one of the greatest fucking producers.
Mm-hmm. Just Blaze?
I think it's Just Blaze. Yeah, it's Just Blaze. Hey, I ain't even trying.
Hey, but before you get off, bro, you gotta play the song that bumps. You already know.
I got you, dog.
You gotta play it, dog, because that's bro. I remember when I bought the Monte Carlo off you, dog. I bumped that shit hard.
Shit,
nigga.
that's what I was bumping in that bitch.
I was bumping that shit hard, bro.
What you know about this, boy?
Bro, this shit bumps, dog.
Yeah, like
Bumps
boom,
hard,
boom, boom,
bro.
boom.
That shit, the
did
bass
go
line
hard.
drop, bro. That shit.
Bass is loaded. Zeke going first.
Baseball shit, you know what I'm saying? You like that shit.
Got you.
You can't hear that shit, but that shit go hard, dog. That shit bumps, dog. I'm telling you. But yeah, man.
This shit goes so fucking hard.
Dipset versus the Locks. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who the fucking Locks is, bro, that's fucking Jadakiss, Styles P.
Money, power, respect.
But man, hey.
With the goons I spy. She like, damn, this is the realest since Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, Killer Cameron.
Hey.
Bro, I'm telling you, dog, that shit go hard. But yeah, man, hey, check that shit out on Versus. It's gonna be fucking Dipset versus the Locks on Versus, man. It's gonna be good, but I think it's gonna be a fucking landslide, honestly. It's gonna be Dipset all day.
You can't tell nobody that in New York though.
True.
Or in the Yonkers. Yonkers. Right?
I mean, that's a part. That's a
Yellow diamonds in my ear, call them lemon heads, lemon head in the
But that's-
bed, ice like Winnipeg, Gemstone, Flintstone. You could say I'm friends with Fred. What?
Hey, bro. Hey, speaking of your laugh you just did. Hey, bro. We just met a white dude that laughed just like Myron.
Oh yeah.
Bro, dog. You know how Myron laughs? Yeah, just like that, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Just like that shit, bro. Oh my god. I fucking almost lost it, bro. He was like, bro, why you fucking laugh just like Myron? I was like, oh my god, that shit. And he laughed right before that shit, and I lost it. But yeah, bro.
Yeah, but what's crazy though is like, you know, back to music thing real quick. Listen to, I mean, the music that we're telling you, like, I showed you Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, obviously, we'll get to them eventually on the episode, but I only listen
Conway.
to good shit, dog. I listen to good shit. So anything I listen, Conway
the Machine.
Anything I listen to, just go ahead and just be like, yeah, all right, I know it's gonna be hard.
Goes hard, bro.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna check it out though.
Look, hey. There's better shit than fucking Lil Jon and the Eastside Boys. Tell you that shit right now.
Why'd you say that?
Yeah, well,
He like that crunk shit though.
Oh no, he likes Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh shit.
bro, come on now, don't take me back.
Dang, you like my cousin.
JJ Watt shit.
JJ Watt.
Nah, but honestly, bro, we like real hip hop shit. I mean, everybody grew up with different shit, but man, I don't know, bro.
I mean, I can tell just hanging around y'all. It's just like I thought I knew some shit, especially like when y'all start talking. It's like, oh shit, I gotta walk away because I ain't even in this conversation.
Brian definitely knows more than me.
mean,
Brian knows like, hey, I'm a fucking rockhead. I'm a rock fucking motherfucker, bro. That's all I fucking listen to mostly.
I know about Conway Twitty though.
Conway Twitty. Get your. I mean, you might know more than me because you white and shit. But
I know about Metallica.
I seen Metallica. That motherfucker go hard.
I want to see them.
That shit goes hard in concert, bro.
I've seen Red Hot Chili Peppers live.
I did too.
Yeah, we went together.
Yeah, that's right. We did, nigga. But that shit was dope. But yeah, man, I'm a rockhead. He's a hip hop head. I'd listen to hip hop, of course, also.
Anything I showed you, Benny the Butcher, I showed him the Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher, like I said, Conway the Machine.
Westside Gun.
Yes, bro.
Griselda. Yeah.
Yes, Griselda. Like that shit, I mean, people don't understand what the fuck hip hop. Like, I have my nephew, bro. He's fucking way into like the new shit. Like, he listens to like Lil Pump and shit like this. Like,
Gucci gang.
Yeah, bro. He listens to shit like this. Like, and like he was like showing me shit like over here one day, bro. We're chilling in this fucking room. He was showing me shit on this fucking thing, bro. And I couldn't get into it. And he's like, bro, you just have to know. And he started explaining to me like the backstory of the shit.
No, not bars.
No, not bars. No, he was telling me like the backstory of why they're rapping what they are. And I had to have an open mind and be like, okay, when I'm growing up, if an artist comes and I know his whole story and he's rapping about some shit, I can relate to it more. It was an open mind kind of thing. I still think he's trash, but to that generation, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it is. It's about who they fucking can like reach.
Yeah,
and that's really what it is.
I don't
like it.
It's just like you know, you with Texas rap and then, me with Wayne and then whoever, it's just like I said,
me with everybody.
Yeah, I guess.
Except for Texas rap. You don't like Pimp C. That's fucking slap in the face of Texas nigga all day.
Yep. But yeah, no, I get it. It's just how you came up. You said that your boy showed you the Wayne mixtapes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how I got into Wayne too. Is one of my friends showed me the Drought 3, and I was like, oh shit, what is this?
Yeah. I mean, that's not the first time I ever heard Wayne.
Yeah.
Because I heard Wayne because I used to bump Juvenile. I used to bump BG. I used to bump old school Cash Money. Like, that's what I bumped.
Need a hot girl. What you need, boy?
Yeah, that hot girl. Yeah. Yes, that's what I bumped. Like, that's what my generation was. And then Lil Wayne was Lil. Like, nigga, he was Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Like he was only ad libbing, nigga.
Yeah.
That's all he did was ad libbing.
Bling bling.
And then the Block is Hot came out, and that was his shit. And then fucking Lights Out, and nigga, I bumped Lights Out hard as fuck. If you never heard
Get
Lights
off the
Out,
Kona.
yes, nigga, that's the shit. And then 500 Degrees came out, and everybody thought, nigga, that was a complete 100% spit in the face of Juvenile. Because Juvenile was Cash Money before Lil Wayne. And he dropped 400 Degrees, and then he dropped 500 Degrees, and it was like, bro, that's a fucking straight up spit in the face.
Yeah.
Now,
And then, damn, I missed my dog.
yeah, bro. So that's when I was listening to Lil Wayne. It's way back in. I fucked up. I fucked up my CD on Lights Out. I played that bitch. That shit had scratches all on that hood. Like a motherfucker. I played that shit out.
Damn, you're old, bro.
That's fucked up.
You don't know CDs or what?
Yeah, I did.
You saying?
Yeah, you remember the motherfucking iPod shop?
I tell you, I was line water hard, bro. Burning all this.
Burning the
CDs. I had the
CDs,
stack
bro.
of the blank CD.
Yeah, how old were you, nigga? Middle school?
High school. Hey,
I was in high school when that shit was popping, bro.
Oh, well, then, yeah, he was probably in elementary.
I mean, you are old.
Nigga, I'm not that old, bro. I'm only 5 years older than you, bro. 5 or 6 years older than you.
Then who?
This nigga.
I'm like, nah, man, you give yourself a little bit too much credit, dog.
It's that. Nothing to do with credit, nigga. I'm not trying to be old. Nigga. You can be older than me. I'll be your age. This nigga got the motherfucking guy that works out every day.
Hell yeah, trying to look all swollen and shit. My titties sagging like a motherfucker. Well, it's been a good one.
Nah, hold up, bro. Before we end this fucking thing, bro, there's a fucking game going in progress right now.
Oh yeah, let's
NBA
right
Finals, Game 4.
28-24. Suns are
Ooh,
up.
they
It's in
came
the second
back.
quarter.
They came back. They were up by 9 and about 5 minutes left in the first.
Milwaukee was?
No, Suns were.
I'm wearing my
Milwaukee's
Suns
okay.
jersey right now. Damn.
But yeah, so
Hello.
Suns up what by 4?
That's the
no.
Yeah.
I'm
28-24.
right
Yeah.
now.
That's what it is.
28-24. Suns up by 4. Game 4, bro. Actually, I got
about to wrap up.
I got 30-26 Suns up with 9 minutes
Okay.
left in the second. So by the next time you hear us, you know it's gonna be hopefully it might be over.
How you feeling about it?
Suns
Might be
win.
over.
Suns winning 5.
Suns winning 5. So they gonna win tonight?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's game 5, right?
No, it's game
Oh,
4.
it's
It's game 4. Yeah, it's game 4.
They're gonna win
Yeah.
in 5.
30-28 Suns.
Yep. So
30-28. So they just scored real quick. All right. But yeah, man.
that's the end of it.
That's man, Kody, bro.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
I appreciate you having me on, man.
I hope you. I hope you got it. You got your. You got out of your
Pop my
shit.
podcast cherry tonight,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I appreciate that.
We
Pause.
Ain't no pausing on that.
we killing virgins over here. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Now next week, man. It might be.
We might do one, we might not do.
We might do one. We might not. If we do, motherfucking Mr. Allround's boxing here is gonna be via telephone. If that, I really don't want him to because he's gonna be on vacation. So I don't want him to. I want him to enjoy his fucking time. His work's a bitch. But I want him to enjoy his time out. But you know that's
We
up
might
to
take
him.
the week off.
That's up to him. That's up to him. But you know, if
You know
not,
what? We can because
we can. We might. We'll talk about it because
if
if
we
not,
if
we
we
can
do
make it extra.
no, if we do, then I could literally have the disc list for sure in a.
Oh, the
bracket.
The bracket.
We just have to come up with 8 more songs.
But we already got.
We're gonna do 32.
Yeah, 32 team bracket, disc track bracket. But like I said, we'll post it. We'll keep everybody posted on it, man. Again, like I said, we appreciate all the feedback that you give us on all these topics, man. This is great. This is one of the first times we actually had an overwhelming amount of support and feedback from these topics, man. And we really, really appreciate that shit. That shit is great. We know this shit's gonna grow. there's still so much shit over the horizon when it comes to this podcast shit, man.
Of course, like I said, we got there's the fucking battery again.
We know you died, motherfucker.
We got that shit in the works as well.
Yeah, we gotta get a different camera.
Yeah, this the struggle, bro. It's the hustle, bro. This is how it goes. It actually lasted a lot longer this time.
Almost 2 hours.
Yeah, but we got merchandise. We got probably future, recording locations, things like that. A whole bunch of stuff, man. So we appreciate all the support. We're gonna always support our local, area, events and people and boxers and so on and so forth. We're always gonna show love back to the community, show love back to us. It is what it is, man. We appreciate all the love and support, man.
For sure.
Absolutely, man.
So until next time.
But Kody, you want to give out anything before? Give a shout out to baby mama or something.
Yeah, shout out baby mama. Appreciate it.
Thanks for letting you come.
Yeah. Thanks for taking the cuffs off me tonight. But
it's cuffing season.
Hey, but she gonna get cuffed. Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold up.
Hey, somebody told me to be more spontaneous in the bedroom. So I'm gonna take that.
You heard me?
But nah, man, I just appreciate you guys having me on.
Absolutely, bro.
anytime.
You welcome any fucking time, bro.
Yeah, like I said,
time.
I'm not invested in the fighting or the boxing or like y'all are.
We could get him there.
But he's invested in something.
Baseball?
No. Well, yeah, that too, but no.
Yeah,
Pussy?
Yeah. We can. I mean, yeah. Once football
Cowboys,
season comes up, man,
Cowboy season right around the corner.
Die hard Cowboys.
Let me tell you this, bro.
We'll do
Even though they're going 8-9 this year, I'm die hard Cowboys.
All right, we done.
Yeah. Oh, season's over. Nah, hey. I mean, this is something we could talk about now. I mean, we are gonna do a fantasy football
Edition.
episode. Yeah, edition, straight up. One full fucking episode, and all we're gonna talk about is fucking fantasy football.
Down for that.
I'm telling you right now. Would you be willing to do it?
Yeah.
Cool. There you go.
Yep.
We got it right now.
Yeah.
We are gonna get it. Do you know? When do you think we want to drop that? I know it's gonna be pretty soon, like maybe in a month or so.
Start?
It's about a month or so, month and a half.
Yeah, it's
we can do it like in the second week
August,
of preseason.
Second week of I thought there was only one preseason game now.
No, there's three.
Oh really? Damn,
Yeah.
I'm fucking slipping, nigga.
They took the fourth.
Oh, and that's added the one for the season. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah.
We could do week 2.
Okay, so week 2 of preseason, we're gonna do two that week.
2, maybe 2. If anything, it'll just be a long ass episode.
We can. That's cool.
We could do it on a Saturday if there's no boxing going on. Well, hold up. It's in August. There is boxing going on, so never mind.
We'll see when we're gonna drop that shit, but we're gonna let y'all know. He don't understand that I'm with his sister, and
That's
that
true.
shit don't fucking play. That shit don't fly.
Nigga, nah, we ain't doing nothing over here.
You know? See, that's why. Hey, y'all saying that shit because y'all don't know Baby D. That's why y'all saying that shit because y'all don't know Baby D. But now we're gonna put all that shit out there. We definitely gonna I think that's gonna be a heavy fucking episode. It's gonna be great. But again, like I said, thanks for all the support, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep showing that shit, man. We're always gonna shout you out, especially on certain topics, man. We're definitely gonna put you out there. I would definitely shout you out if you respond back on TikTok, man. I'm definitely gonna do that shit. So, man, again, until next time. If Kody don't have nothing else, man, we out.
We out this bit.
Later.
We the roast of them all.